time. Like I can't even do chocolate. Like right now, chocolate is like bologna and haze is like prime rib steak, yo. Like I smoke. You can't even smoke that in the air around me, yo.
Yeah.
Like it's not allowed. Like my man Tito's trying to make a comeback. I can't mess with it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's just, I just can't do it. You know, my dudes, everybody I mess with do it, but you can't light that up in my atmosphere, man. I used to, man. I don't know what happened, man.
Yeah.
You know what happened? Honestly, it ain't got nothing to do with chocolate. Like one time, I got sick, like a cold from smoking that diesel. You know what I'm saying? That sour diesel. I caught like me and Jewels. We was coming back from out of town. We caught some wild cold for like 3 days, man. I ain't never smoked nothing since then. Like I don't really change the format too much on a lot of my records. Like, you know, a lot of people like honestly be like, yo, you know I love Confessions, your first album and all that, man. People come up to me. There's nothing to do that type of album, you know what I'm saying? But just at the end of the day, you gotta go with what makes money, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know, when I change my style up, that's what brings the cake in. So at the end of the day, I just like to stay different, you know. The time in between my albums, it seemed like mad people be picking up different styles of mine, so I always just switch it up. But as far as my new album, it's crazy, it's bananas. Like I said, I've been doing it for like a year and a half. It really been done over a year, but I do new shit to freshen it up. LA Reid came over to Def Jam, and I had to renegotiate my deal, so that's why I didn't put the album out. I had to get another check, but everything's worked out, man. But it's gonna be crazy. It ain't nothing, Harlem style, it ain't like nothing. It ain't nothing to go, I could go buy. I'm from Harlem, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's just growing up where I grew up for me to have a Harlem style. Like a lot of people be like, yo, the dudes from Harlem, y'all be different. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, so like I'm talking about people who not from Harlem, you know what I'm saying? They be like, yo, y'all different, this, that, and the third. Pardon me. And I tell the people the same thing. It isn't like I went to a store somewhere. It was like, yo, let me get that Harlem style and threw it on. It was like,
from Harlem, you know what it's about.
Exactly. It's nothing you could buy. It's nothing that you could go get. It's just something you grow up with.
You inherit that.
Exactly. Well, actually, this is it's funny. Yesterday we just finished the deal. Like I said, I renegotiated my deal at Rockefeller Def Jam for 3 more albums. For, well, we won't say the number, some seven-digit money.
Keep the numbers quiet.
Jewels just renegotiated his deal yesterday at Rockefeller Def Jam for, he got $1 million. J.R. Writer, Harlem, and Jim Jones, I just did a 5-album deal at Koch Records for solo album for J.R., solo album for Harlem, solo album for Jim, another Diplomat mixtape and a DVD over at Koch to where, you know, a lot of people, for those people who don't know about Koch Records, what they do is, you know, after about 40,000 records, you make about $5 a record. So, for instance, like if you look at Jim Jones' album, he's probably up to about, I haven't checked. We don't go by sound scan, we go by the ship numbers, so he probably up to about, if it's 110 sound scan, then he probably 220 ship. Okay. So after 40,000 ship, you know, $5 times what's that on what 180,000 is all his money. You know what I'm saying? And that's just straight up. So you got to think he almost made probably $1 million and didn't even go gold. Didn't even sell $200,000 records yet. SoundScan, he got 220,000 shipped. But that's what counts for us. Once they ship, that's our money. So you gotta realize it's just being smart. A lot of people be like, yo, I sold 1 million records and they still won't make $1 million.